Not everything in life requires a response. But not responding to something. And I'm not talking about reacting over here. I'm talking about actually responding. Reacting is at a very, very base level. So, coming back to the topic, not everything in life requires a response. But not responding is not easy. The ability to just smile or shrug your shoulders and just walk away is not easy. It requires a certain skill set, certain characteristics, especially in today's day and age. So the question is, what does it require to possess, to harness this ability to just not respond, to just walk away? In my view, it requires four things. Firstly, what it requires is wisdom. Now, why wisdom? Well, you need the wisdom to decide when not to respond. You can't just choose not to respond for everything that's happening in life around you. That's not really living, right? You got to pick your battles. So, what to respond to, what, and more importantly, what not to respond to, it requires wisdom. The second quality that is required in order not to respond, and when I say not to respond, this applies to a variety of scenarios, but the easiest scenario that can come to one's mind is something as simple, as generic as an argument, where you choose not to respond. So the first thing it requires, like I said, is wisdom. Second thing that it requires is courage. Why courage now? Well, courage is needed because most of the times when you choose not to respond and to simply walk away, you're gonna be given many labels. You could be called a coward, you could be called a loser, you could be called someone who is not picking a side. There's just so many different labels that could be just thrust upon you. So the ability to just shrug this all off, to say, hey, this is not worth me losing my peace of mind over, it requires courage. Where does this courage come from? That brings us to the third quality required in order not to respond. And the third quality is confidence. Inner confidence, self-confidence. You got to have confidence in yourself, your beliefs, your set of values, in order to say, I really don't care what the world thinks of me. I choose not to respond. That is my stand, so be it. I'm at peace with it. The opinion of others just does not matter. So the courage actually comes from inner confidence. So we have seen so far three qualities, three attributes that are needed in order for you to not respond and just walk away. So the first one is wisdom, the second courage, the third confidence. But the fourth one, I think, the last one is actually most important. I think the cause of the chief reason for most arguments is not that you want to present your side of things and you want your side of things to be right or something that you stand for, but your very own ego. Most arguments start out of ego. You know that it's headed in the wrong direction, but you can't help it. You just go with the flow, because if you back off, if you don't respond, it's gonna hurt your ego, and that's a very, very big deal. Most of us love to be proved right. In fact, I would say wanting to be proven right each and every time, all the time, is nothing short of a disease. So, a scenario where you decide not to respond, where you decide just to walk away, actually requires letting go of your ego. So many people possess the first three qualities: the wisdom, the courage, the confidence, but you see it online all the time. They are drawn to these useless battles, they are drawn to these useless arguments. It's very easy to steer. People bait them, and these supposedly very smart people, they fall for it. And you are wondering, why is he even getting involved? Surely, I know he's smarter than that. Surely he knows better than that. Why can't he just let it go? Well, that is because he can't let go of his ego. So, though not responding sounds like a very passive thing to do, but it is actually a courageous thing to do. And it's something not easy. It's something which comes with a lot of practice. And it requires four things: wisdom, courage, confidence, letting go of your ego. So, next time you feel yourself drawn into an argument, into any situation, any life situation, which is not worth losing your peace of mind over, and I think very few situations actually are, then please take this option. Please actively choose this option not to respond. It won't be easy, but trust me, totally worth it.